Yo,
Yo,
what's up, bro?
you can hear me?
Yeah, hold on.
You can hear me good?
Yeah.
I was just playing the first song off here,
Oh yeah, I heard it. What's up, bro? How you
Breaking
doing?
the Glass, man. Congrats. I'm waiting for this new debut. You've been working hard for it. 3 years, I think, right? 3 years you've been working on this?
Yeah, just about, bro. Like, I took my time with it. You know how it goes. Like, I didn't want to just drop some shit and it, feel like I didn't take my time with it. You know what I mean? So I really took my time with it, so it could resonate. I'm
Wait,
excited.
wait, wait until the listeners hear that second track.
Yo, 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 and that's when you told me that you was playing it, I was like, no,
Because I
no,
figured you wanted me to listen to it beforehand, before the
no,
interview,
yeah.
but we're here.
No, right, yeah, but specifically because of that second track, I wanted to see your face, but we're gonna get into it. But
Oh, no, my face was... I was making the nasty face like they did in the 90s. Like when you like when you listen to Onyx back in the day, that's the type of face you were making.
yeah, hell yeah, like, hello,
Oh, we're good. I think
hello.
it's my connection. I have
Okay,
that
yeah, I'm
Nelly
good now.
Wi-Fi. Oh man. So you want to get going with the interview? You want to wait for more people to come in?
No, we could start it, bro. We could get
You
it
good?
going.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning here. What made you want to be a rapper? I know we've done plenty of interviews before, but this may be new to some people because we're on Instagram Live. Last time we did FaceTime, so
Yeah,
I
so,
think people listening want to know a little bit more about who XMOSTHIGH is. So tell me a little bit about growing up in the Bronx and your introduction to hip hop.
um, well, I've always been a fan of hip hop from younger. I remember getting the iPod, like my stepdad's iPod, and he had a whole bunch of like Eminem. He had one of those like thick 120 gigabyte iPods, and he used to have like just hella hip hop. And that's really when I started listening to hip hop heavy. I didn't start rapping until I got to St. John's. Um, I always wanted to perform. Like in high school, I used to, want to be an actor and want to be in fashion, and I wanted to do music too. But every time I would try to write a verse, like shit would kind of go blank for some reason, and it didn't start until I started going to concerts. Like going to concerts is what really made me want to make music. You know what I mean? Like seeing my favorite rappers, the Flatbush Zombies and the Underachievers, like seeing them for the first time, I'm like, this exists. You know what I mean? Like people travel and make loads of money and get to perform in front of thousands of people like as a living. You know what I mean? Once I kind of got a grasp of that concept, I'm like, yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I gotta do right here. So and once I made that decision, it's just been like automatic. You know what I mean? Like from my first song, I was just like, I'm just starting, but I'm the fucking future. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got no album out, I got no songs out, but I'm the rawest rapper to ever live. You know what I mean? That's just how I was feeling at the time. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's what I've been saying to you, man. I've been saying, when are we getting the music? When are we getting the music? But you know what? From what I've heard so far, it reflects why you've been taking so long to put this together.
Yeah.
Because you know how the music is today, man. It's just thrown together and just made so fast. People are waiting for the next thing that releases every Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like a microwave kind of
Microwave
like,
rap.
yeah, exactly. Microwave rap. Exactly. Literally, like it's like quick, like boom, 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 boom. It's like it's annoying, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I just prefer not to move that way because I feel like you could burn out quickly. You know what I mean? People will get tired of hearing you. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it's like you're hot. It's like you could be so hot, people get like kind of, they start sweating a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they start to get burnt a little bit. You get burnt out. So me, I feel like even though this is my first album, the way I picture my career going is, sporadically, dropping projects, strategically dropping projects, not just like, let me just throw this out there because I feel like it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Are you going to be an artist? I know you said drop it sporadically. It took you about 3 years to drop this first album, Coming Soon.
Yeah.
how many years are you gonna wait until you drop the second album?
Well, I don't know, because the whole point of breaking the glass is to literally break that glass ceiling that's like between me and the start of my career. You know what I mean? Like once this project goes the way it needs to go, I'll be in a position that allows me to plan out the rest of my career. You know what I mean? Like my focus is so heavy on breaking the glass right now. You know what I mean? That it's tough to figure out what I'm gonna do after, because it's still so much to do with breaking the glass. You know what I mean? Like I'll be working this project for, you know, sometimes, like, I'm not talking about like, oh, my next project is coming in 4 years or anything like that. You know what I mean?
No.
But it's like I'm the same way it took me time to get this project done. It's gonna take me time to execute the project the way it needs to be. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. But I'm excited. I'm so excited. And breaking, you know, we keep saying coming soon, coming soon. Breaking the Glass, the first album by XMOSTHIGH, will be available everywhere Friday, October 2nd. Yeah!
And that's perfect. How about we get into the first track? Even though I was playing in the beginning, how about that?
Let's get into it, bro.
Let's break the glass here.
Yeah.
It's a banger right out the gate. The skit, you know what I'm going to say already. The skit reminds me a lot of Wu-Tang.
Oh, yeah.
Because Wu-Tang always had those skits.
Yeah. That excerpt came from a gentleman by the name of Reverend Ike. Mm-hmm. He was real famous like in the 80s, 90s. He kind of was a motivational speaker, and his philosophy was really rooted in, like, you know, once you tap into the limitless potential that you have in yourself, you can do anything. You know what I mean? He you know, traveled the world and spoke a lot about, you know, creating your reality and taking your life into your own control and attracting what you want. And I really resonate with that. I've resonated with that for a long time. And that's really the core of my music. You know what I mean? I make music because I love it, you know, and I love everything that comes with it. But I also want to inspire people. I want people to understand that it's like, there's not, you know, something exceptional about, you know, what I'm doing that you can't do in your own life for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that everybody is going to be a rapper, but it's like, whatever you want to be, understand that you can be that. Just tap in and believe that you can be that, you know? And it's messed up because the skit, like the skit on the album, I had to take it out for that official album. So you got like the real
version. The exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Like you got the exclusive version. Like that version will probably it'll probably get leaked or some shit or be buried somewhere. But I had to take it out because I don't own the rights to it. I was upset. Yeah. I was like, fuck. But you know, it's still something that everyone should look up. Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike. He is the truth.
And you gotta check it out. Make sure we go check it out. But I want to get into something that is very important with your career. A few years ago, if you know who XMOSTHIGH is, he went to St. John's University, of course, graduated. In my opinion, one of the best rappers to ever come out of St. John's. Mm-hmm. The best since Cole, in my opinion.
Thank you. Yeah, hashtag agree. You know what I'm saying? Nah, good, thank you.
But you signed a deal with Cinematic.
I didn't sign the deal with Cinematic. I was associated.
You were associated with them.
Yeah, I was associated with Cinematic through my old management.
Well, we're not going to say the name. We're not going to say the name. We're not giving them any spotlight.
Right.
But just being in that situation and learning what you had to go through and what other artists may be going through in the industry and peer pressure and other artists to, you know, I want you to sound this way.
Yeah.
When you have your own style.
Right. I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was telling them, you know, every rapper has like that first story of like that first like janky manager. You know what I'm saying? That,
he was janky along with his DJ.
Yeah.
In jail.
Right. you know, every rapper has like that first story of that first like industry person that they messed with and shit kind of hit the fan, and that's what I had to learn. You know what I mean? Thank God, like nothing, you know, it was just a learning experience. You know what I mean? Like it's not like something that I was so deeply connected to that I was like once it hit the fan, I was like fucked up. You know what I mean? I was able to learn from it, take my experience, and move forward in a better manner. You know what I mean? And I'd rather be independent. Learning that I'd rather be independent because it's like you're banking on yourself. You know what I mean? Like I think with labels and you know sometimes managers and other things, they're investing in you so that they can benefit. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. Fair enough. Like that's the business. That's how it's supposed to go. I don't. But I personally don't like for people to be depending on me to the point that it's like if I don't do something that they want me to do, it's like they have a problem with it. You know what I mean? I don't like to be told what to do, especially with my music. You know what I mean? It's like I'm the one doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your music is personal. That's your gift.
Right, exactly. Like how can you tell me what to do? How can you tell me what to feel? You know what I'm saying? And nobody's evil. You know what I mean? No, I don't think anybody is like, genuinely has these mischievous things. I just think that people have different perspectives and sometimes those perspectives don't align and shit has to, instead of going like this, you know what I'm saying, it goes like that, which is no good. So
I have a question pertaining towards the manager. Did you ever feel that you were in the position to get burned by this guy the way New Edition did, TLC did, and all these other people in the industry?
No, because I was always really mindful of anything that I was getting myself into, and like I said, like a TLC, like a New Edition, it's like they caught on when it was too late, when they're already deep in the hole. You know what I mean? It's like it's fucked up when you're already $300,000 in. You know what I'm saying? You owe it label money and all this other shit. That's when things get shaky. I was able to get to a point where it's like I left before things got that serious, and I'm grateful for that. And that's why I'm here now. You know what I mean? Like I had to go through that to get to this point because I wouldn't have learned the things that I needed to learn to, fully make my dreams come true. Back then, if you would have asked me back then, I'm like, I'm about to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is about to take off. I'm about to be the biggest. You know what I'm saying? And I had to have that mentality. I think everyone has to have that mentality. You have to think that you're the best. You have to believe that you're gonna be the best. But you gotta also go through trials and tribulations. Like no one is immune from trials and tribulations. It's just about how you deal with them.
During that time as well, you met ASAP Ferg. Do you
Yeah.
still have that connection with him?
I I wish. You know, I got a lot of things, in the works that will come into fruition, and that's all I'll say about that. You know what I'm saying? ASAP. Shout out to ASAP. Everything is gonna everything is gonna come into play really soon.
How about we get into this second track, King of New York? This is pure real hip hop.
Yeah, King of New York.
You take a shot at mumble rap.
Yeah,
which I
you know,
respect because nowadays you don't have the spitters in the mainstream anymore.
right. You don't have spitters in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're trying to sound like everyone in Atlanta.
Yeah, right. Like that's the thing. It's like, for New York to be the origin of hip hop, we've gotten to a place where it's like I can't really like off the top of my head think of a New York rapper that's like nice, that's like getting treated like they're nice. You know what I mean? It's just like it's kind of a lot of fluff. And I'm not dissing nobody with this King of New York track. I think it's gonna shake shit up. You know what I mean? I definitely think it's gonna shake shit up, which it should. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this is New York. You know what I mean? This is real shit.
Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What can you say? You don't get that anymore. You don't get that.
Tell
You
them,
don't get
tell
that.
them,
Well, you get it from
tell them.
a few people. You get it from Griselda and Dave East. But even then, do you hear it the delivery like that?
Tell them, Max. Max, I've been, you know, I, you tell them. You can tell them better than I can tell them.
You don't hear it like that.
Yeah.
The energy.
Yeah.
There's and I've had many conversations with a lot of people and producers. You gotta have that energy.
Facts. That real.
Tupac, I give you a great example. Tupac always had that energy. You have that Tupac energy.
Yes, and you know, I'm a bigger Biggie fan than Tupac fan. But it's so funny that you say energy because I know Tupac like songs. Obviously, I'm a Tupac fan.
Yeah.
But the other day a car was like driving by bumping Tupac, and that's what I thought too. I'm like, Pac had that like energy, like you could like you could listen to him, and it's like you see his whole presence. You know what I mean? Like when you listen to somebody, and it's like you don't just see their lips. You know what I'm saying? You can literally see a whole person, a whole being. You know what I mean? That's what I think makes music powerful. You know?
Tupac, in my opinion, is the greatest. He's always disregarded as an MC, but the whole point of Tupac is just like the way he did it.
Right.
He was a movement.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He does get discredited as an MC because he was bigger than his raps. You know.
He was bigger than his raps.
You said what?
He was bigger than his raps.
Yeah, exactly. Like he really was bigger than his raps. You know. R.I.P. to Tupac. Shout out to Tupac.
Some people still say he's in Cuba.
You know what? Oh yeah, Cuba. I wish. You know, I wish some artists were still alive. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up when an artist dies. It really is. You know.
I want to see Pun back.
Pun, yo, fact. You heard the bar in there, right?
I heard the Pun. I heard Big L in there too.
You said what?
I heard the Big L line in there too.
Big L. I reference in that song. I reference Big Pun.
Shout out to Cortez. He's in the check-in.
Yeah.
Lex Cortez.
X shit. That's my brother. I shouted out Big Pun, Big L, KRS-One, Biggie, Eminem. I think it might be more, but those right there, like heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I like aspire to be on a level of. You know what I'm saying? Like lyrically, like I want to be one of the best lyricists. You know what I'm saying? I want people to think of XMOSTHIGH and be like, yo, that nigga is nice. You know what I mean? Like I love lyrical rap. I love lyrics. You know what I mean? Like I love rapping.
And I know you do. And a question that we could have for the listeners tuned in right now, as well as you, why don't artists aspire to be that big of a lyricist and on that level of a Tupac, Eminem, Biggie, Big L, Big Pun anymore?
Right, yeah.
Like, why don't they anymore?
Yeah, because it's like, people got different appreciation for music, and people are just different. Not knocking, anybody, because not everybody likes the same thing. You know what I mean? Some people might not like Eminem. I know a lot of people that say they don't like Eminem. Even his older shit. I like the new Eminem that's kind of shaky. Like, all right, I understand if you don't like him. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Like people have told me, like, yeah, like I just never liked Eminem. And to me, it's like what? You know what I mean? But it's just some people like different shit. So I think artists these days, they look up to different artists. You can always hear a artist's music and kind of see who they're influenced by. You know what I'm saying? Or at least who they listen to. You know what I mean? So some people just don't fuck with, the shit that we fuck with. And that's why this shit sounds the way that it sounds. But it's all good,
What's messed up is that they're making the most money.
Yeah, right. Because people like their shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I don't understand how people like it.
People just like what they like. You know what I'm saying? And I think people like simple music. You know what I mean? Like mainstream music is simpler than underground music. You know what I mean? The more simple a song is, the more people it'll reach. You know, and that's why hip hop. A lot of hip hop is just simple. It's just a beat and it's lyrics that go with the beat, but there's really no substance because it's simple. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to drive to lyrical shit sometimes because it's like too much to think about. You know what I mean? Some people don't like to think, and that's just what it is. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I never knock it because it's like I like it too. You know what I mean? I like all types of rap. You know what I mean? Like I love all types of music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of music that I like, some people might not like. A lot of music that other people like, I might think is fucking garbanzo beans. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. You know?
I call it out because there's got to be. People always say there's got to be balance, and then you got people that say, you know what? Let's bring this back, and they really don't. I don't know what their intentions are, but they always say, "Oh, you know what? I'm kind of for this. I'm for bringing this back," and they don't.
Because they whack. That's another thing. Artists, you gotta give them some slack because niggas be whack. You know what I'm saying? What it says? Oh, somebody joined the chat. I thought it exited out. Yeah, some people be whack, but it's all good. That's why we us and they them. You know, it's just about who's going where. You know, and
but we got to go to the top.
We got to go to the top.
We got to go back because then you look at the 90s, you look at the 80s. It was always lyricists in the spotlight. Nowadays, it's the guy who mumbles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna change it. We're gonna change it.
I'm not saying they can't do what they do, but I'm just angry at the fact that MCs don't get that spotlight.
Yeah.
They're shut out.
Yeah, they don't. Unless they get shut out by people that aren't their fans. You know what I'm saying? But their fans love them. You know, people who, you know, love MCs and love the art of rap show love to that type of music and those type of artists, and that's what's up. It's just about finding a way to get that like essence of real hip hop back to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like finding a balance because the times have changed. You know what I mean? A hit, like
unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you know, fortunately and unfortunately, a hit record in the 90s, a hip hop hit record in the 90s is not the same as a hip hop hit record in, 2020. But it doesn't mean that one hit is better than the other, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just the times is different. It's kind of lit now because it's like I look at it like this. We're a product, like I'm a product of all the MCs that I've seen. The fact that, I watched Drake, Kendrick, I was able to watch like the same. All right, picture it like this. Eminem, Jay-Z, Kanye, they watched artists before their time. And they saw what those artists did, and they took it and pushed it further than what those people did. Now, artists like Drake, Kendrick, and Cole watched Eminem, Jay-Z, and everyone before them, and they took all that information and pushed it. And now artists of this generation have seen Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? XXX, Tentacion, Mac Miller, Kid Cudi, you know what I'm saying? All these different types of artists that have pushed it. And now it's like we got all that information, and now we can push this shit to something different. You know what I mean? So that's why I like it. That's why it's beautiful, because it's such a variety now. It's almost too much music, but it's like, what are you gonna do with it? If you're gonna squander it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's your choice. But me, I'm taking this shit and I'm pushing it. We pushing it. You know what I'm saying? It's God level shit. It's different. I'm looking for the lighter. But it's time to level up, bro. Is Lex still in the chat? Shout out to Lex Cortez. He the only feature on this album.
The only and why is that? Why are you Cole? You're basically a second. You're not a second J. You're better than J. Cole in my opinion. After KOD, J. Cole's really fallen off in my opinion. But why did you only have one feature?
Because, you know, that's just I like to keep it in the family. You know, this is history. This is my first album. I don't want to fill it up with people that are not gonna be with me 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So, and with that being said, my circle's small. You know what I mean? Lex is the only other artist that's actually officially on my team. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just keep it in the family as X. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's a hit. Level Up, shit. Yeah, we recorded that shit in 2016. That shit, we recorded that shit all the way back then. We don't perform that motherfucker. That was like my first single for real. So I had to keep it on there.
I remember you played it in the back room at WSJU Radio when you were still there my freshman year, and people liked it.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's a hit record if I ever heard one.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on right now. Level Up. That was Level Up, especially if you're a follower of XMOSTHIGH.
Mm-hmm.
And the visuals on YouTube.
Yes, the visuals on YouTube. That was my first video too. Yeah, yep. That was my first video. I dropped it in 2017. It's so crazy how like all these songs on Breaking the Glass are at least like a year old. They're either 1 to 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? It just took so long to get to a point of putting it out. And I got other shit in the vault that'll come out later. But yeah.
Did you make any drill tracks? I know you did a freestyle over Dior.
Oh yeah, RP Pop Smoke. Yeah, that beat is fire. That was just some shit. I don't have no drill tracks because I feel like they kind of overdid it a little bit, like the like it's a little shaky now, but you know some of the tracks are fire. But I like to rap on beats that don't sound like nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like all the beats that I rap on are different. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like some artists like they should be sounding the same. Like it'd be like one track, like an album be like one track through. Yeah, I don't like that.
A true MC can rap on any track, no matter what it is. Trap, drill, boom bap, and you've done that.
Facts. That's a fact.
No one's versatile.
Only
not too many.
Only real MCs, bro.
No one even calls himself an MC anymore.
You said what?
No one even calls himself an MC anymore. The new MC, you're a Lil.
Yeah, Lil MC. That's my new rap name, Lil MC.
Lil MC?
Yeah. I'm about to, fuck it. I'm switching the name on the.
You'll make $1 million tomorrow. Bank.
Right. I'm switching the name. This is the album cover right here.
Oh, you got the physical copy.
Well, this is the canvas.
Oh, you had it painted?
Yeah, I got it put on canvases. You know, I designed I designed it myself.
How do you think the album cover represents the songs on the album?
Well, you see the glass breaking, and you see the energy, you see the electricity that's coming from me, that's making the glass break. And you see me, you know, holding my composure and focusing to break the glass. And that's exactly what I'm doing in real life. You know, that's what this album is. That's what this album was destined to do, was to break that glass ceiling. And now the floodgates are open, you know, and then it's time to, you know, commence. You know what I'm saying? It's time to commence and do what we were supposed to do. Let's do what we've been working to do, and fucking blood, sweat, and tears. You know, it's time. It's really time.
Do you believe that people, especially in the industry with record companies, will reach out to you after they hear this album or catch wind of it anywhere?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where do you think, just because I know you've been around, cinematic, as you said, and what do you think would be the record label that reaches out? Because you have a different sound, and I want to know what label would want to sign you.
I think all of them. I think if we made a list of every label, I think within the next 12 months, all of them will have reached out to me. So we'll see. We'll see. But the next track is YBH. I like that song too. It's cool. YBH stands for Young, Black, and Handsome.
Shout out to the people that got it right on your story too.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to the people who got it right and got $10. I sent out fucking like $50. I was like, fuck. that shit was funny though. That shit was funny. The guesses. One was like young, broke, and hungry. It was mad different shit. That shit was funny. Yellow basketball hustlers.
All right, let's get into YBH, and we can find out what the real meaning is, as you said before.
I can't wait to perform, bro. Like, yo, every single song I cannot wait to perform. Like, fuck.
It's got to open up back soon, but I don't know. The cases are going back up in New York. I was reading today.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just hoping and praying everything remains cool.
You think that you would do virtual performances because of everything?
Yeah, I think we gotta figure it out. Hopefully we can get back to it though.
I hope so.
This next song is called So Icy. This song I cannot wait to perform this shit. Like, fuck. Like, that shit is a banger. It really is a banger. I gotta get some more jittery. Yeah, I need a grill, bro. Like, yeah, soon, bro. Watch. So I'm gonna have a grill. That shit gonna be icy as hell.
You gotta hit up Paul Wall.
Facts. Hit up Paul Wall. Facts.
All right, let's get into So Icy, because I want to get all the tracks in before the time runs out.
Facts.
Let's get into So Icy. That you're gonna, when you touch that stage again, once everything opens back up, hopefully soon. We got to get that vaccine though.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
That is a super banger. That shit is gonna go crazy at shows. That shit is really gonna go crazy.
We focus a lot on XMOSTHIGH. So, who did you choose to produce this album?
I use a lot of different producers. I sourced out over the years a lot of different producers. Jara from Miami, who did Level Up. Suave from Harlem, who did King of New York. You know what I'm saying? A couple different producers here and there. But you want to know something, bro?
And shout out to him with that. That's a banger too.
Oh, for which one? King of New York.
King of New York. That's my favorite one.
No, yeah. I figured it would be. I wonder if how you're gonna feel about Surprise. I think it's gonna be between King of New York and Surprise.
You sent me Surprise. I've heard Surprise. You sent that to me. You sent that to me months ago.
Oh, right. Okay, so you heard Surprise. So yeah, King of New York is definitely. I figured it would be a favorite. But this next one, you're gonna love this, bro. This song, Radio, is the song that made my old management want me to change my sound. Like I sent them this song and they you know they and I'm like, you crazy. But I wanted you to hear it and you give me your take on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's always up to the artist what they want to do. Manager can't tell you what they think.
No, right. Of course, yeah. Neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear your opinion, you know what I'm saying, of it, given that you know that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that disgrace, and you know he's the one who lost. So
Yeah.
let's get into it. Radio. That manager's stupid.
Right. Right. And it's funny.
You don't even. No.
Hmm?
This is different.
Yeah. Right. This is different.
And you know what? That hook is gonna stick in your head.
Yeah. And it's funny, bro.
That's a hit.
So listen. Exactly.
It's got to be marketed. But
Exactly.
it's a hit.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's funny because
That
listen to what it's saying.
freaking TT.
And it's funny. They don't want to see me on the radio. I feel like they might have thought that I was dissing them. You know what I'm saying? When I sent them that song, they might have thought I was talking about them, but I wasn't. I was just.
But looking at it now,
right. They
would it be a
don't
diss?
see me. Yeah, bro. And it's funny. A lot of people say that about that song after hearing that song. They say it's a hit. I gotta do what I gotta do.
It's just got to be marketed.
Yeah.
And for millions of people to hear this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
It's different. You got the hook.
Yeah. 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 We gonna do it, bro. We're gonna do it. We gonna do it. Me and you. we are gonna.
You know I'm gonna be pushing it on my show.
Yeah, we gonna make it happen, bro.
You know I had to do this exclusive for you tonight. You wanted to do the IG live interview. I always do mine, you know, through the station and my other visual platform and everything. People listening to. Shout out to everyone, St. John. Shout out to you. We're not finished yet. We've still got a couple more tracks to go, but the main thing is the spotlight here for XMOSTHIGH. This is one of the most talented up-and-coming artists out of the Bronx.
Yes, sir. X. I appreciate
Next track.
it. I appreciate it, bro. This is the only interview I'm doing before the album drops. You know what I'm saying? History. You know what I'm saying? This is cemented. You know what I mean? Like, documented. You know what I mean? It's no one could take this away. No one could take this moment away. This is a moment right now. You know.
I remember our first interview.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, at the station. Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, bro. We was in the fucking building. We was in the building. Dead ass. Yeah, word, bro. Man, this next song, Lord, I've been patient. That's a mood. Lord, I've been patient. We've been patient, bro.
Let's get to it. Are we 7 for 7 now? This is 7 for 7. 7 for 7.
You tell me, are we legitimately stamped 7 for 7?
7 for 7.
7 for 7.
And I'm not saying it to say it. You bring the bars every time.
I appreciate that, bro. You gotta tell him, bro. I can't tell him. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
I tell him, man. Every time I tell him on my show that the stuff that's on the radio right now isn't popping.
It's not popping.
It's just not.
Even if it's pop music, is not popping. Did you know that pop music stands for popular?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? You know what I mean? So, like, any song could be pop if it's popular, you know?
That means 6ix9ine could drop a pop song.
Yeah, like any song that's popular is pop, you know?
The sewer rat of New York City.
Yo no sé. Yo no sé. Yeah, you know, we come a long way. So 7 for 7, 8 tracks. It's not bad.
People nowadays, they release EPs, LPs, deluxe. There's so many other combinations out there of albums. This is your album. Why did you choose for it to be the album instead of an EP, LP?
Um, that shit gets kind of confusing, honestly, because it's like, there's no difference in format between an EP and an LP now that it's all streaming. So I figured if I'm gonna document it, let me document it. You know what I'm saying? This is the first album. I probably will drop little EPs in the future. You know what I'm saying? Little packs. But album is an album. You know what I'm saying? That shit is cemented. Like that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is like etched in stone. You know what I mean? Like in fucking 10 years when I'm bigger than I look now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 10 years older and shit. I'm gonna look back at this shit like, yo, the first number one. You know what I mean? And it's special. It's a moment. Like I said, it's been a long time.
Let's get into surprise, and then I'm going to ask you the question. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but I'm going to ask you a good question after surprise. So let's get into surprise. I've heard this months ago. It's played on Mad Max Radio on Live 365 as well as WSJU Radio. Real hip hop. This is real hip hop. So
yeah, I like this song a lot.
Yeah, let's get into it. 8 for 8.
8 for 8.
I knew that already because I heard that track months ago.
You got the knowledge, bro. You got special knowledge. Yeah, bro. 8, and that's all we could hope for, right? That's all we could hope for.
It's tough to know really what is a fire track if you think about it too, because I've studied the greats. I know Big L. I listen to Capital Punishment and The Big Picture and Mos Def and Talib Kweli. I listen to these guys. So
yeah.
The guys that are out here now, man, they're just not doing it. Like,
yeah, that's why we gotta do it for them.
You gotta carry the torch.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It was written. You know what I'm saying? The Most High. XMOSTHIGH. You know what I'm saying? In tune with the Most High. And that's where we're going. Most High. That's just what it is. That's what it is. We're gonna do what we have to do. And it's gonna be what it has to be.
What song do you believe in your mind will be the one that tops the charts or gives you the most recognition? Is it radio?
I think radio might be it low key. I like So Icy. I think So Icy would be more of like a viral hit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I drop the video and stuff like that, I think it'll go crazy like on TikTok and shit. Like it'll be that kind of hit. Radio might be like a radio hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'll be funny. Wouldn't that be funny? Like if the song
that song actually gets played on the radio.
Right. It'll be like that shit would be crazy. But yeah, we'll see. Isn't this exciting to have conversations like that? You know what I mean? Like trying to make predictions of greatness. It's great. It's great. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. This is a moment.
You already know. Met you my freshman year of college. Didn't even know you were a rapper. You were so quiet and so humble in the corner, just watching music videos on TV. Didn't even know.
Yeah, bro. It's everything happens for a reason, man. I'm proud of you. You shit. What? like you talking about me? Being there and what I am now. You, bro. You like literally worked your way up. Like you put your foot to the pavement, bro, and been like killing it, in a real way, like killing it to the point that it's like you already know, as time progresses, you're only gonna go, you know what I mean? It's like congratulations, brother. It's really good to see you, killing it. Like I said, keep it up, keep killing them.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get something here real quick.
Yeah.
Just something for the for the Instagram live here. What I got here. Let's see. I could turn this around actually, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Got
damn,
that hung up on my studio wall.
damn, damn, bro. That's real. Damn, damn, that's real. Shout out to Don Q. That was
Yeah, I
when.
got my old school boombox.
Oh, that should that should be bumping.
Yeah, not anymore.
not,
Not anymore.
not anymore.
I'll give you a fun fact though. Before I started bringing my turntables to parties, I was bringing that to parties. I had like a CD collection of like 1,000 CDs.
Oh wow, damn.
1,000 CDs. So I was just making playlists and just playing them, bringing my boombox to parties with me. People were paying me to go do that
That's lit. Hell yeah, man. You
because I
really
couldn't
got the
afford my
essence.
turntables until high school.
Yeah, you got the essence, bro. I just bought a speaker the other day. I'm about to return it though. It conked out. Like first day I got this shit, it started acting funny. I'm like, oh nah, gotta send it back. Or because I need a speakers to play the album and shit. So I found some speakers. Everything's good.
That's good though. I want to congratulate you. Like I said, I'm proud of you. You've been working on this for 3 long years. I think almost 4 years now.
Yeah,
If you think of the end of this next semester, after this semester, for
yeah,
college wise, you've been working on it for a long time. And like you said, blood, sweat, and tears.
yeah, yeah. And it's so good to finally be here. You know, and it's a blessing. I'm blessed. You know, I want you know people to listen to this album and be inspired to what I'm saying, break past that glass wall that's between you and your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Break that bitch. It's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit hard, but once you break it,
It's
it's
gonna happen.
yeah, yeah.
We have a comment here that I want to address, and if you can look, Xander, XMOSTHIGH.
Oh, yeah. Shout out my boy Ken. The um, the first time I rapped was he went to St. John's too. That's my boy from you met him, I'm sure. Um, the first time I rapped was in his car. I remember I had like a freestyle that I wrote to some YouTube beat, and I was like, yo, y'all gotta hear this shit. Shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? And we went to the stool that night. Like literally, we was all we. They heard me rap that shit, and we went to the studio literally that night. Like recorded that bitch, and I can't find it. That was like my first track, low key. It was low key. It was shaky, but it was
Yeah.
fire. It was fire. You know.
But what counts is that you progressed since then.
Yeah, 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 bro. Definitely.
You
Shout out to King.
progressed.
More. Yeah, bro.
Breaking the glass. This
Breaking the
Friday, all
glass.
platforms.
This Friday, breaking the glass. Special announcement this Friday, October 2nd. October 2nd, 2020. 10 to 2020. 10, the Roman numeral for 10 is an X. So it will be X2, and then 20 in Roman numerals is XX, right?
Pretty sure.
So it's X2 XXXX. X most high by breaking the glass. October 2nd. You already know, man. It's time.
I got the last question for you right here. This last question
Mm-hmm.
is looking down the road. I always want to know what an artist feels about their debut album. Looking down the road, let's say 10 years from now, how do you think you're going to look back at Breaking the Glass?
I'll probably laugh because of all the. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I probably laugh. That's all I know.
You're
But
going to laugh, and then you're gonna be Windexing off your plaque.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, it's the future is bright. We just gotta get there. We are here. So now it's time to do what we do. X most high.
For sure. You know, for all the listeners that are tuned in right now, tell them where they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter and all that?
Just search me up XMOSTHIGH. Search me up Friday when my album drops on Apple, Spotify, Tidal. That's where you can find me on Apple, Spotify, and Tidal. Listen to Breaking the Glass. It's a great album. I think so. Max thinks so.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. You could trust us. We're righteous.
Yeah. If there's anyone looking to trust anyone out there as far as this music thing goes, it's definitely me and XMOSTHIGH.
That you got to tell him, Max. you tell him. You tell him.
I call out the garbage. You know that.
Yeah, yeah. You quick to call out garbage. That ass. I'll be like, yo, whoa.
You know that already.
Yeah. You real, bro. Stay real, man. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
You know you're always welcome. You were my first rapper interview.
Wow.
You were.
Wow. Cemented history.
So just think about that. Like how far I've come with interviews and doing what I want to do in my career is that you were the main building block as a rapper to give me the confidence to go on and do what I want to do.
That's amazing. That's amazing, bro.
And thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming on, you know.
You got me a little choked. That's amazing, bro. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, and you know, continue, keep on. We gonna keep on, man. We gonna keep on as written. And you already know, as soon as I get some new shit, first person I'm sending it to is Mad Max.
Yeah. Oh, tell them about the album listening party, because I'm not gonna be able to make it. I told you already. I apologize for that.
Yeah,
because I'm so strict with COVID-19 going on. I don't want to go to any parties and risk it. And
it's all good. Yeah, the listening party, people could tune into it on Saturday. I'll be live streaming it. So
okay, so I'll be there virtually 100%.
Yeah. So everybody can just tune into my channel and watch the festivities from home. It's gonna be lit.
Looking forward to it. I keep calling you Xander.
No, it's all good, bro. Yeah. Don't feel like you got. I kind of feel weird. XMOSTHIGH. It's not really a name of a person. You know what I'm saying? So you can call me X, call me Xander, bro. That's what you know me as.
Yeah, I know you as Xander since my freshman year.
And I'm still Xander, bro. It's still me. It's your boy.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, I'm wishing you the most success on this album. I think it's gonna be great for you, 100%. I hope it is. I'm gonna be pushing it. It's only right that someone in the industry signs you.
Yeah.
It's only right.
Or makes me an offer.
Makes you an offer.
Yeah.
An offer that you can't refuse.
Yeah, offer that I can't refuse. We'll see.
Shout out to Don Corleone from The Godfather.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, man. Just keep doing you. I'm proud of you, like I said before, and everyone's gonna be excited to listen to this.
I can't wait, bro. I'll talk to you. I'll probably text you Friday when the album drops.
I'm gonna talk to you after the interview. I'm gonna call you for like a minute or two.
All right, bet, bro. So call me.
All right, X. We're gonna be logging off now. I appreciate everyone tuning in.
I appreciate everyone tuning in. I really, really appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you so much. Peace out. Have a good night.